Hey guys, this is the XRP Cowboy. Hey, this is Billy. We got fear, life, and shit.
I can see you standing, honey, with his arms around your body, laughing, but the joke's not funny at all. And it took you 5 whole minutes to back us up and leave me in it, holding all this love out here in the hall. I think I've seen this film before, and I didn't like the ending. You're not my homeland anymore, so why am I defending now? You were my town, now I'm in exile, seeing you out. I think I've seen this film before.
I can see you staring, honey, like he's just
Your understudy,
like you get your knuckles
bloody for me.
Second, third, and 100th
Chances,
balancing on breaking branches. Those eyes add
insults to injuries. I think I've seen this film before.
and I didn't like the ending.
You're not your problem anymore.
So who am I offending
Now
now?
you are my town, now I'm in exile, seeing you out. I think I've seen this film before.
So I'm leaving at the side door.
So step on up. There is no amount of crying I can do for you this time. We always walked a very thin line. You didn't even hear me.
Don't even hear me.
You broke in a warning sign.
I gave so many signs.
Computer off. My fucking dreamers, my fucking roadies, my beautiful people that take a moment of their day to listen to me.
Sorry, I'm having trouble hearing.
I'm sure you are.
Again?
Computer, we're gonna change your name to Gary. Cause you can't fucking hear.
Sorry.
You got a fucking dick in your fucking ear,
These. Alexa.
and you don't understand what's happening.
Ziggy.
No, computer, 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 computer off. Fuck, what's happening? Computer off. What the fuck? It's gonna wake my wife up. And if she doesn't, wake up with a good sleep, I won't get the nookie. I did it all for the nookie. The nookie. So you can get your cookie. So stick it in your... Motherfuckers. I missed you. And I know you missed me. The world is a vampire. Oh my God, let's talk. I want to talk about the biggest fear I have with XRP that no one's talking about. They want to pump this fucking shit, this fucking FUD, this fucking magical dust, this fucking moon boy shit to get views. And I just want to tell the truth. I just want to have a fucking conversation. I got to do a live. You know the money making group? We're about to do like a fucking round table. And I'm pushing that it happens more often than not. And it's going to be beautiful because we don't agree on a lot of shit. But we all know one thing. We all agree on one thing. XRP is the fucking standard. Don't fucking look at me, Billy. I don't want to hurt anybody. I came here to get drunk and fucking fight, and I'm drunk. You know, there's a story about Tonto and fucking the Lone Ranger being on a hill surrounded by Indians, and they wanted to fucking kill them. Gary, Jake Clayton kind of sounds like. And Lone Ranger looked at Tonto and he said, "What do we do now, Tonto?" And Jay simply looked at Gary and he said, "What do you mean we, white man?" You know? I'm just saying there's something about this fucking party doesn't add up. I mean, they're telling us not to fucking drink, but they keep bringing the booze in. I mean, this fucking ship was built to sink clearly. But the real question is what my fear is. It's so clear and obvious, you guys, that Ripple is gonna fucking win. Yet they still keep pumping and pushing through like Indiana fucking Jones. Getting thrown into fucking snake pits that could kill him. Boulders coming at his ass and spiritual shit. Fucking, and he keeps pushing. Just like Gary. Gary, not Jay. Jay put this on Gary's. Jay's like, Gary, I don't really want to go into some fucking pyramid with fucking death kill shit fucking happening, so I'm going to put you there. And he's like, yeah, I'll do that, but I'm not going to do what you want. Believe me, guys, he's going to help our community with a settlement. It's not going to go the distance. In the distance, far away, try to figure it out. But I can't explain. Now you see it. Now you don't. We're fooling around in the unknown zone, you know? But my biggest fear could have been fucking born from my biggest misfortune of understanding what's happening in the assumption that Gary is really working for us instead of against us. Instead of against us, you know? Fucker. I'm just trying to figure out how big Jay Clayton's dick is. Because Gary's a little man, you know? Does it make it to the back of the throat or halfway through, or is it in the throat? Or does he have a big fucking dick? And I'll be the first one to say he does. If we get regulative clarity before the rest of the space. And I'm telling you guys right now, this isn't about giving to the space so they can thrive. This shit's going to go down in a way that's going to destroy the shit. Even the shit that has optimism, entrepreneurship behind it. That's passionate, that could win. But I'll tell you what, the shit that's good, this isn't about good. This is about the chosen ones. About the banks, the controllers of the banks. And this regulation, when Ripple wins with XRP, is going to put those bitches in their place and they're going to be fucked. Just like Ethereum with its first time mover advantage. They're going to slap that shit on the fucking world, the banks. It was always about the banks. It was a libertarian move. So they said. Which brought me in. Now I'm fucking dark. I'm like fucking Elon Musk with his, his little fucking 3-phase or fucking plan, whatever he's got. What is it, to fuck investors somehow by pumping some shit coin? Fucker, he's a genius, and I'm buying Tesla trucks. But I don't listen to this motherfucker with investing. You know he owns XRP. I would fucking bet the world on it. Not counting my family and my kids. But, you know what I'm saying? Or my fucking wealth. Or my money. I'd bet him fucking maybe my bike that I ride to fucking the park every now and then. Fucker. I'm not going to bet him my fucking custom chopper that's fucking chopped out like to a point that it should be fucking illegal. Maybe it is. But I want to talk about humanity for a minute before I tell you my biggest fucking fear. You guys, you want to hear my biggest fucking fear of XRP? yes, this is a narrative to push you to like and subscribe, and that's okay, and share. But please like and subscribe and share. We'll talk about Linqto, fucking great fucking company, is about to give me a job, and why I'm doing it. I'm doing it for you guys, my community. I already told you when XRP hits fucking all-time highs, even if it's a quick wick up and down, I'm going to give away $2,000. Depending on if it holds or not, I'm going to give away a lot more cash prizes. But every dollar Linqto pays me to mention them on my channel, and I do probably 3 or 4 channels a week, I'm going to give back to you guys in a monthly fucking giveaway. I know I'm the fucking community. It's hard for a company like that because they're like innovators and visionaries, and ultimately they're trying to grow something great. They had a great idea, and they made it even more beautiful because they brought us into with lower investments, but that happened. It was born from they used their own money to buy the stuff we're buying, so they couldn't really say, hey, you have to buy 200K, or whatever. Because they were using their own money, so they had to lower the buy-in. But what they did with that is knowing that they allowed us to buy in lower, with equities, because they were using their own money, so we could get them and it was guaranteed. And they ended up realizing this is a great fucking marketing thing, and it is. And I want to work with people that think this way. They win every fucking time, guys. So if you have some extra money, please, it's 10K. And if you don't have that much, tell your brother to give you half of it, or both of your brothers to split into a third if you're a accredited investor. And I told you guys how to do that. If you need help, text me. I can get anyone accredited that watches this channel because they don't know what they have, But anyways, I've gotten over a dozen people accredited that didn't think they qualified, and they did, and it was all legitimate. One of them lives in a fucking mobile home. But they were legitimately qualified. That was a choice they made. So point is they're about to give me money for a video. I don't know if it's going to be $5 or 100 or 300 or 10,000, but I'll take whatever they give because they're fucking using blockchain backer he's got a huge following, and that's cool because it gives them exposure. But what they don't understand is if they fucking when we seal this deal, that whatever they're giving me and they market me, I'm gonna get a ton of exposure. And when people see me, it's gonna spread like a fucking wildfire through our fucking community because I am you and you are me and we are us, and us is a structural group that links us all together because we share the same views and with the same understanding. And it's beautiful. And we are fucking more than many. We are hundreds of thousands. And we're relatable to the masses. So once they push me, when my shit goes up, their fucking money's gonna go up. I'm gonna help these people in a way no one is. So that's coming, guys. And I'll give all the money they pay me back to you guys. I don't fucking care about money. I have enough. And I'm an investor in Linqto, And I actually want to fucking tenfold my investment, but I'm still hesitant because I'm expecting certain things to come to Linqto, and I'm waiting for them. Mr. B, you know what I'm talking about, motherfucker. Love you, brother. But, I get it. They're using the blockchain backer. Even though he's fucking wrong all the time, if you Fucking write down what he says. He said Bitcoin was going to go to like 12 or 13K. It was going to correct 80% or something. You know, when he said the alts were going to, you know, as it fell, go up like it did in 17, 18, early 18. And he didn't understand that it was because people were fleeing to safety because Bitcoin was getting attacked then by everybody. Now altcoins are getting attacked, so why would they flee from Bitcoin? It's idiotic at the least. Well, and Bitcoin's not going to correct. And I'll tell you what, if Bitcoin goes down to fucking 12,000, you better believe your alts are going to. Bitcoin goes up, they're going to go up. The only time, the day we have detachment or from Bitcoin or separation, it's going to be, and I know that's not a stock term, but you know what I'm fucking saying. Decoupling, there you go, is going to be when XRP has regulative clarity and you're going to see money transferring out of Bitcoin. Not that it's not as regulated as it, they're going to hit them with the green narrative. And ETH, this shit's going to get even worse, and that's going to take a little dent. But, and let's be honest, half of ETH's market cap should be XRP. It was until the lawsuit, right? And we're going to see this fucking money transferring from them, and they probably will have clarity still, but all the shit coins are going to get fucking wrecked. Even the good ones that aren't the chosen ones, that weren't supposed to be what the man, the controller of all, the controllers of banks wanted. And that's just how it fucking is. Brad Garlinghouse. If Bitcoin became like a, I don't remember how he put it, a new world bank, they'd bring the new, replace the banking system, they'd bring the fucking tanks out. That's pretty much what he said. He said, we're in bed with the fucking man. And that is right. That is true. This is undisputable. So what do I want to talk about, guys? Something important. So today, my son, you know, he's a big kid. He's 11, and he is like 5'6", which is tall. The doctor says he's going to be 6'4". Low estimate. Well, his dad is 6'4", the fucking cowboy. And to be honest, I'm probably between 6'3" and 6'4", depending on the shoes, because I have a degenerative disc from fucking playing fucking high level football and fucking taekwondo and judo and basketball and being a fucking the greatest running back Michigan's ever seen. You know, study Bruce fucking Lee. It just wore out, so it shortened me. But with the right shoes, I'm still 6'4". But what we have to understand is, you know, I'm a tall guy. I'm usually the biggest guy in the room. You know, my son's following fucking suit, and he's a better fucking football player than me, but he's a receiver. But that's his body. He grew a little earlier than me, you know. So I was a running back, but I was short early on, you know. So that's what running backs did, you know. But, you know, we plowed through things, low center of gravity. But when I got into high school, I shot up my junior year, and I was a fucking monster running back. I was bigger than our center. We played states. It's not about me, but one of his fucking friend's dad came over today, and I was like, what the fuck? And he was worried. I'm like, what happened? He's like, I got in trouble today. It was racial. I'm like, racial? I said, did you say something fucking racial? Because I don't raise my boy that way. I would have put him through the wall. And he's like, well, yeah. And I'm like, what'd you say? He's like, Dad, there was this Italian kid in my class, and he's shorter than me, and he plays football, and we were just talking, and I told him, like he was saying, I'm not as fast as you, And my son's fast for a big kid. The fastest in the league. And I said, well, you don't have the same genetics as me. And the kid, he was like, the kid didn't understand why I wasn't as fast or anything. And it's a friend of my son's. Well, the kid told his dad that. And the school called after school because his dad complained and said, your son was saying racial things. And I'm like, that's not fucking racial. I just tell him he's fortunate. Don't take the gifts that you have from genetics for granted. You still have to work hard, even though it comes fucking easy for you. And he said that to the kid. But it was me motivating him, But because he said genetics to the kid thought it had to do, it flip. His dad thought about it as from a racial perspective, as your genetics are better than my son because of the race, but it was just his ancestry. My grandpa was fucking 6'6", and he was about 4 feet wide, shoulder to shoulder. He was a monster, And that's where it comes from. Well, his fucking dad didn't know how big the cowboy was, And he ended up coming to my house. I wasn't fucking happy. I heard him walking up, and his son was like, talking about how, what are you going to say, Dad? What are you going to say, Dad? And his dad's like, I'm going to tell this fucking guy, not with the F word, that his son shouldn't talk like that. And his son's like, talking, and he said, listen, I'm going to put him in his place, and fucking pretty much tell me to fuck the fuck off. And, he was saying all these tough fucking words to his kid. They were at the door talking while I was sitting through the wall in the living room. He couldn't see me. And I got up, and I'm like fucking pissed. Then I opened the fucking door. And I said, how you doing? He's like, good. Everything changed when he saw my stature. And I called my son down. I said, Remy, come here. And he said, your son was being racial and everything. But he had a shaky voice. All of a sudden this fucking kicking, Remy's dad's ass fucking changed. I was looking at him, he was like right in this area. He wasn't a short guy, but he was no fucking cowboy. And you could tell he was fit, but he was nervous. I said, Remy, were you being racist? He said, no. I said, I said, is Victor your friend? He said, yeah. And Victor's like, hey, Remy. Everything. I was like, listen. He was talking about his genetics because my family is tall, and I'm so sorry, sir, if, that was interpreted wrong, but I don't want to upset you or get you mad, And he was like, yeah, because I was like, this guy was telling his son he's going to kick my ass, And when he got to the door, he was afraid of me. And I was worried. I was more worried about how his son was going to interpret his dad. So I acted a little fragile, and I said, I'm sorry, sir. This is what happened. And the son's hugged, and I shook his hand. He looked up at me, and he was like, thank you for that. Because he knew what I was doing. And it comes back to, I had a Rottweiler, and the neighbor had a little Chihuahua, and we had some dog trainer at our house because the fucking dog wouldn't listen. And the Rottweiler was getting taken down by the little Chihuahua, clearly just being playful. And I said, why is our dog letting that little Chihuahua win? And the trainer said, dogs would rather play than win. And that was why I did what I did. So you probably want to know my biggest fucking fear. The fucking petrodollar is at risk. Well, it's not at risk. They're going to use the US dollar. But even if they did, that wouldn't be the death to the petrodollar. What's the petrodollar? It's really the only dollar backed by something. And people say that should hurt our economy. But during COVID, with the fucking lockdown, the petrodollar went to zero. And I don't remember that hurting our fucking economy or anyone talking about it, guys. So don't put much stock behind the petrodollar, okay? My biggest fear with this lawsuit, please like and subscribe. The point is, guys, is, you know, if we had 5 minutes to think about a situation before that was important or forced on us at a moment's time, we would probably respond much better. And that's what happened when I was sitting in my fucking living room listening to this fucking jackass dad say how tough he was and how he's gonna fucking tell me how my son is wrong and what I should do to discipline him. You know? But I'd rather play than fucking win, you know? And I knew. I did this motherfucker a favor, and that meant more than the win. And you know, my son knew what happened. You know? I don't like that he said his genetics were better, but he was trying to help. So I said, I wrote something down. You know, it really is. It's about knowing your power. We've got this story. Actually, I wrote this story. I told you the story because it was about I knew I was dominant. I knew the only way this guy could hurt me was with fucking Desert Eagle, not a Glock. Unless he got lucky. But I knew my power. And it was physical at that moment. And you know, I don't have to prove that. I've done that my whole life. You know? In fact, I hate when people see me as a big tough guy or walk with me and they think, oh yeah, I got him. Yeah, I do have that guy's back. But I don't like that they talk about it. In fact, it embarrasses me. I feel like it's a curse. You know? You're blessed with stature, but you're cursed with human behavior, you know? You have to approach things from an intelligent perspective. And I can't wait for Linqto to make me an offer so I can give back to you guys so you can buy more fucking XRP and I can turn you. If they do that, I'll make sure you guys know how to become accredited investors, and they will do it. And we can use that money, you know, and our fucking crypto money to become accredited. I'm not accredited to purchase on Linqto. Know your power. The lawsuit. It has sucked, right? It's been going on for way fucking too long. But I'll tell you what. We always knew the utility of XRP. We knew the functionality of Ripple with their software and everything. You know, and it's great. But we got to know fucking Ripple and XRP on a personal level through this. So it's good, you know? And it is going to be this, you know, I believe this was planned by the banks to give them regulatory clarity first, you know, before the space. But what is my biggest fear? And it relates to that. I'm going to tell you. Please like and subscribe. I don't want to say it, but you guys are going to be worried about this too when I'm fucking done. Computer. This video's almost over. Computer.
I didn't find that.
You never
To
do.
browse other movies and
Computer.
TV shows, just ask me to open Video Home.
Computer play, Counting Crows, The Circus is Falling.
Raining in Baltimore by Counting Crows on Amazon Music.
Circus is falling down on its knees. The big top, it's crumbling down. It's raining in New Baltimore, 15 miles east. We should be, no one's around. I need a phone call need a raincoat. I need a big love. I need a phone call. These strange conversations passing me by, and I don't have nothing to say. It's raining in New Baltimore, and I just have no intention of living this way. I need a phone call. I need a big ride. I need a fit sunburn. I can't remember the words. You guys, computer off. My biggest fear is this. This case will go on and on and on. And let's say the SEC isn't affiliated with the controllers of the universe, which is the banking system, the people that control the banking system, because it's a bank coin. And they're fighting it. And ultimately, they push it out as far as they can. And they keep pushing it. And then right before a settlement or a loss, they drop the case. They drop the fucking case. You know, if they drop a case, they can go back and sue you one more time in the future, and it all starts all over. If the SEC drops the case, Ripple will have no more clarity than they did before the case, which was holding the price back from the US banks implementing the technology, software, and the utility of XRP. And the whole world's waiting for it. Well, they're using it overseas, but the US is kind of a fucking big deal. I do think this is a low percentage scenario, but if it happens, this is what keeps me awake at night. We would be at the beginning, at the price that XRP was before the airdrop of Spark, before that run up for the Spark airdrop. It would be catastrophic because government moves slow, and these people that think that we're going to have regulatory clarity in 6 months, we won't. It'll be 2 years, 3 years. We will fall right into that again. And the problem is the utility. We need the banks to use it. We need the regulatory clarity. We can't fucking do what these other ones are doing. Not the way we think. I'm just saying. If the SEC was trying to win, this is how it will go down. They won't let a judgment, and they might not settle. They just held us up. If you believe the narrative, they're stalling us, this will happen. I don't think they are. I think they will have a settlement, and it's all fucking planned. But if they are trying to fuck us, that's the way they will. And then, you know, Gary Gensler is the fucking smallest dick bitch, sticking his fucking finger in his ass every day, pretending it's Gary, hitting him from the back. That's who he is. Or he's a fucking legend if that doesn't happen. The jury's out. No one can lose this much and keep going unless it's planned or it's a delay tactic. That ship was built to sink. And you know what? Fuck the man. We are the man. Computer play Lucky Star Madonna.
Lucky
Like
Star
and subscribe.
Madonna on Amazon.
We shouldn't
Music.
worry about that though. If you're invested like I am in it. This is the XRP fucking cowboy. Don't listen. You must be my lucky star, 'cause you shine on me wherever you are.
My fucking roadies, don't listen to Billy, he's a sheep. You must be